Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. It's Jade, known as Lipstick Junkie here on YouTube, and today I am back with a Valentine's Day look.
Ain't made no, she made a boss. My diamond they shine when the light turned off. Rockin' designer, I'm dripping the sauce. All of my diamond real, so they call. You know it costs to live like.
So in today's look, I'm going to first start out by taking just like a white shimmer shade from the colored Raine Cheers to the Beauty palette, and it is in the shade Luxurious Bling. In this brown shade, I am taking from the Dream Street palette by Caitlin Lights and ColourPop collab, and I am taking that shade Elf-ish, and I'm just darkening it out. Then I'm going to the Juvia's Place palette in the Saharan 2 palette, and I'm going in with that burgundy shade at the bottom, and I'm just going to take that and put that literally on top. And then to top it off, I'm going to the Kiss Professional single eyeshadow in the shade Geranium, and I'm putting that like lightish pinkish color at the top, and then I'm going to blend it all out. Then I am going to go into the 28, I believe it's called like the 28 Shadow and Blush palette by Beige Cosmetics, and I am taking that burgundy-ish blush, and I am going to use that for my inner crease, which I didn't show. But now I'm going to go into cutting my crease, and my crease don't always come out perfect, which is absolutely fine. But I think for this look, they actually came out pretty good. I'm going into the shade Porcelain by LA Girl Pro. Then I'm dipping back into that Cheers to the Beauty palette by Colored Raine, and I'm going back in with Luxurious Bling, and I'm going to take that and put that all over my lid with a damp eyeshadow brush. And then of course I'm just going to blend that out even more. And for liner, I'm going to the NYX Vivid Brights liner, and I'm going into the red shade, which is called Vivid Fire. NYX like gel or water liners are normally trash, and I've heard terrible things about this liner, but I still decided to get it to try it myself. I don't think it's as bad as everybody said, but this was my first time using it. But it did crack up on me. I did have to reapply it, which can be very annoying. So yeah, I did have a little bit of trouble, but it wasn't just, you know, ridiculous. For primer, I'm going into the, I believe it's called like the smoothing or soothing something primer by Covergirl. It's the one that's in the white packaging. For my face, I'm of course going to color correct with the LA Girl Pro Orange Concealer. Blend that out with a damp beauty blender, and I'm going to set it with my Airspun in the shade Neutrally Neutral. Of course, I messed up by going in with a foundation I have not used since the summertime, which is the LA Girl Pro, not LA Girl Pro, I'm tripping. This is the L'Oreal True Match in the shade, I believe, Cool Tan N7. Yeah, this is definitely my summer shade because it was very dark, but that's okay. And then for contour, I am just going to contour my nose. I believe that's the ColourPop Cream Contour Stick. Well, not stick, but you know, like the their concealer. and I'll have the shade listed below. I'm just going to make sure I blend. For powder, of course, I'm going to the Kat Von D Lightning setting powder in the shade Golden, and I'm going to wipe it all off with my L'Oreal True Match. Well, not wipe it all off, but blend it out with my L'Oreal True Match powder foundation in the shade N7 Cool Tan as well. As well. For highlight, I went in with the Jackie Anna highlight in LeBron's. Not sure what possessed me to get LeBron's. I knew that was not going to be my shade, but I did it anyway. And I'm going to go on top with NYX AK highlighter in the shade Rose. And I just like this because it gives me like that little sparkly, sprinkly look. I don't know, I really like it. And then on my bottom liner, I am going back into the ColourPop Dream Street palette. I'm just going to call it the Dream Street palette because I just tend to mess it up anytime I try to pronounce this lady name. So I'm going back in with that palette, and I'm going to take the shade Spark on my waterline that I primed with the NYX Jumbo Pencil in Milk. And I'm going to go right back into that pencil for my bottom waterline. And of course, on my bottom lashes, I'm going to go in with the Maybelline Stiletto mascara. I was feeling a bit adventurous, and I did want to do bottom lashes, but it was getting late, and it took me forever to film this video, so I didn't want to be there still trying to figure that out when I'm not the best at bottom lashes, to keep it a buck. And then next, I'm going to put on my fave lashes in the style Capricorn from my eyelash line that will be coming soon. For my lip products, of course, I'm going to outline my lips like I always do with a red lip with the True Matte by NYX AK lipstick in the shade Milano Red. And then I'm going to go on top with the Oh So Dry Milani lipstick in Amore. Honey, if you're putting that on, please just go ahead and put on a whole tube of Vaseline before, because it will have your lips on crispy and dry. Just letting you know. It's a very beautiful shade, but it's extremely dry. And that's all I have for this makeup tutorial. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see y'all in my next tutorial. Bye, guys.